Welcome to Business India. On this channel, we aim to unravel the complexities of the business world, offering valuable insight, expert opinions, and in depth coverage of the key industry trends and market dynamics. Today, the story is RBI board meeting highlights Paytm Payment Bank's ongoing saga and regulatory response. Introduction. The recent Reserve Bank of India (RBI) board meeting addressed the critical developments concerning Paytm Payments Bank Limited (PPBL) and the regulatory actions taken against it. Governor Shakti Kanta Das emphasized the central bank's stance on the matter, shedding light on the ongoing crisis surrounding the fintech giant. This report provides a detailed analysis of the unfolding events, regulatory response, market impact, investor sentiment, and the broader implications for the fintech sector. Payment Paytm Payments Bank independent director's resignation and regulatory scrutiny. The resignation of the Manju Agarwal, independent director at PPBL on February 1, citing personal commitments considered with heightened regulatory scrutiny over the bank's compliance practices. Agarwal's departure, along with other recent resignations, underscores mounting governance challenges within the organization. The RBI's imposition of fresh restrictions on PPBL, including a ban on accepting fresh deposits and credit transactions, reflects deep rooted concerns over the persistent non compliance with regulatory norms. The bank's lapses in know your customer norms, compliance issues, and related party transactions have raised alarming red flags, prompting the central bank to intervene decisively. Regulatory response and governor's statement. Governor Shaktikanta Das' unequivocal statement during the RBI board meeting clarified that there would be no review of the actions taken against PPBL. Das underscored the central bank's unwavering commitment to addressing customer interests and upholding regulatory integrity. He emphasized that any regulatory action is preceded by extensive deliberations over months or even years, highlighting the meticulous approach adopted by the RBI in safeguarding the stability and integrity of India's financial system. The RBI's plans to release an FAQ addressing customer concerns and providing clarity on the regulatory landscape governing the fintech sector, aiming to reserve aiming to restore confidence and transparency in the wave of recent upheavals. Market impact and investor sentiment. The crisis surrounding PPBL has reverberated across financial markets, triggering significant volatility in Paytm's stock price. Within 3 days of regulatory crackdown, Paytm stock experienced a staggering 43% decline, reflecting heightened investor apprehensions and market uncertainty. Investors are grappling with the implications of regulatory actions on Paytm's financial stability, long-term prospects, and broader implications for the fintech sector. Analysts stress the importance of diversification in investment portfolios to mitigate risks associated with the individual stocks facing regulatory challenges, advocating for a balanced approach to risk management and portfolio allocations. Fintech sector dynamics and governance concerns. The crisis at PPBL underscores broader governance issues within the fintech sector, including compliance, lapses, regulatory oversight, and transparency. Founder CEO Vijay Shekhar Sharma faces mounting challenges as PPBL navigates regulatory scrutiny and operational disruptions, raising questions about leadership effectiveness and corporate governance practices. Regulatory skepticism towards fintech innovations underscores the imperative for effective communication, adherence to regulatory norms, and transparent governance practices to maintain trust and credibility in the financial ecosystem. The crisis at PPBL serves as a wake up call for the fintech industry, highlighting the consequences of regulatory non compliances and governance lapses in an increasingly regulated environment. Future outlook and regulatory landscape. The RBI's interventions signal a broader shift in regulatory scrutiny towards fintech companies, emphasizing the importance of compliance, risk management, and regulatory compliance. Fintech firms must prioritize regulatory compliance and transparency to navigate regulatory complexities and sustain trust and credibility in India's financial ecosystem. Paytm's crisis serves as a cautionary tale for the fintech industry, highlighting the consequences of regulatory non-compliance and governance lapses. As stakeholders grapple with the fallout of regulatory actions, there is a growing imperative for transparency, accountability, and adherence to regulatory norms to restore confidence and stability in India's fintech landscape. Conclusion: the unfolding crisis at Paytm Payments Bank underscores the challenges and complexities of regulatory oversight in the rapidly evolving fintech landscape. As stakeholders navigate the fallout of regulatory actions, there is a growing imperative for transparency, accountability, and adherence to regulatory norms to restore confidence and stability in India's financial ecosystem. The crisis at PPBL serves as a wake up call for the fintech industry, highlighting the consequences of regulatory non compliance and governance lapses in an increasingly regulated environment. Hope you like this today's story. If you like it, then subscribe, comment, share, like to your friends, to me. Thank you.